most devastating Dallas Cowboy playoff losses.
4th down and 2. Here's one down the sideline. Pass caught by Des Bryant. They're going to mark him inside the 1. And a brilliant catch by number 88.
Find a differentiation. How you say that word? Differentiation? Here we go! Welcome to the show. It's time to make some noise. Come out here and experience the truth with your boy. Now take a seat and pull out your pencil, because Silver Cowboy about to make you suspenseful. So, number 5. I'm going to say 1997 is the time. And the place is Charlotte, North Carolina. Yep, Dallas on the road. We are playing a near expansion team in the Carolina Panthers. So, mind you, this is coming off of our Super Bowl winning year, the last one, in 95-96, where the Cowboys beat the Steelers 27-17. So we are now in the next year, defending our Super Bowl championship, and lose to an expansion team. Now, mind you, for a small comparison, in today's game, that would be like okay, I know this might be a little over the top, but it would be like the Ravens losing to the Texans. Okay? There you go. And also, yeah. So, the Dallas Cowboys decide to go to Carolina, and I guess they want to roll their helmet out onto the field and think the Panthers should just bow down. That didn't happen. 26-17, and Aikman had picks everywhere. Dang, cord. Whoa. Okay, well, edit that part out. So yeah, the Cowboys decide to try to let their ego get a win for them. We've seen how that goes before, ain't we? So yeah, Carolina in 96 is number 5. Now, number 4. Yeah, baby, we're moving up the list. So, anyway, how about them Cowboys? Number 4. Which ironically is the number of our current quarterback, Dak Prescott. 1998, okay, wild card round, Cowboys versus Cardinals. Jake Plummer, pretty sure might be a rookie in this game. Jake the Snake decided to take us down, which, you know, it hurt. I remember I was still getting into football right about that year. And Troy Aikman was a god. And to see Jake Plummer win that game against Troy Aikman and the Dallas Cowboys was insane. But Aikman did throw a couple interceptions. Offensive line wasn't that good. Emmitt Smith didn't really do anything that game either. 2007. Let's take you back to there. Number 3, baby. Dallas Cowboys are on a roll. Alright, Tony Romo in his prime. I think this might be his 3rd full year starting. Anyway, 13-3. NFC East champions. We even get the 1 seed in the NFC. And we get the first round bye. So our first game is in the divisional round against division rival New York Giants. Eli Manning, this is the year that he decided to catch magic, I guess, because I mean, like I said, we had Wade Phillips as the coach. This right here is number 3 on opportunities to get to NFC Championship game in the list for me, and it's number 2 on the list for most devastating losses because of circumstances. Like I said, 13 Pro Bowlers. 13. Okay? 13-3 in a record in the regular season. Number 1 offense. Top 10 defense. Division champions. First round bye. Romo in his prime. And we find a way to screw it up. It's like the Cowboys come out flat again, as usual, it seems like. So it's not just a Dak team thing. It seems to be a Cowboys theme thing. Like they're too pampered up and they really believe their own smoke going up their own pipe. They roll their star-studded field helmet out there on the field, and they think teams just need to lay down. It's what it feels like. I'm not saying that's what they do, especially a player like Tony Romo, but they expect the other team to just give up. Well, breaking news. It don't work like that. And I don't know when the Dallas franchise will ever learn that. Jerry Jones has to stop cupcaking these boys, okay? And let's get a coach like Mike Tomlin in here, who has discipline, structure, organization, skills, a brain. Why not? That's all we need, is a head coach that can just run the team, you know? Run the team. Not do too much, okay? Not do too little. We're not Jason Garrett, and we're not Wade Phillips, and we're not Bill Parcells, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. Man, that year was a good one and a great opportunity for Romo to submit a legacy. But it didn't happen. The 07 New York Giants wound up beating the Cowboys 21-17. And dashing my hopes, my dreams, my aspirations, my inspirations, my everything. That was the year, man, that I mean, I really thought the Giants would be an easy win. I really did. It's Eli Manning. We beat him, like, out of every 10 games, we beat him 7 times. this game was one of them 3 times, you know. And the game ended on an interception, fittingly, from Romo. I mean, the Cowboys actually got down to like the 20, 25-yard line. And it's like Romo still wasn't into it. The last throw of the game just felt flat. Like okay, I'm just going to throw it on, you know, I'm just going to throw it here and see if a receiver can come down with it. Romo. I'm not saying that's what you did, but that's what it felt like. Okay? This is, I mean, like I said, 13 Pro Bowlers, man. Dallas should have easily won that game. I understand it's division rivals. Okay, they know you, but you know them as well. Just thinking back on it, man. Terry Glenn, Julius Randle, Terrence Newman at cornerback. Y'all remember Terrence Newman? Man. I want to say DeMarcus Ware was on that team too. Like maybe as a rookie. Jay Ratliff, he was on there. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Number 1 on the list. Most devastating Dallas Cowboy playoff losses. As I was saying, Dez called it. Number 3 is the 2014 Cowboys versus Packers Ice Bowl 2 game. And also, aka known as the Dez Called It game. Wow. You know, I just had a whole bunch of vivid memories come racing back to me, man. I can remember, you know, watching that play happen, and live, that is, you know, as well. That game right there, man, it really set the bar for what to expect when it comes to Dallas Cowboys playoff football. The fact that Dez did not catch it, according to the referee, was mind-boggling. And that still don't put the right kind of description on it that play deserves. I mean, how is it not a catch? I still can't fully fathom like how the referees actually sat there and ruled it not a catch. Because look at this. The man jumps probably 30 inches into the air, grabs the ball, brings it down, takes 1-2 steps, then begins to dive to reach out for the pylon. Touchdown. If anything, he's down at the 1. The ground cannot force a fumble, right? Especially in that time and era. And yet, the referees ruled it an incomplete pass because the ball hit the ground and popped out of Dez's hand. After let me remind you, after the dive to the end zone, which is a football move. Hell, the football move he started when he come down with the ball and he took off, not took off, but he started running, taking them lunges and them steps. That's a football move. Having all my Dallas Cowboys gear on, you know, I had the beanie, you know, I had the jersey, I had the sweatpants, had the hoodie, and I've seen that play happen live. I didn't think it was real. I really didn't think it was real. I had to go sit on my steps. I had to go sit on my steps and really feel the heartbreak. I still, oh my God, but that right there, 2014, okay, might have been the, arguably the best chance that the Cowboys had to make a Super Bowl run, along the NFC Championship run. That game was the divisional round, and the Cowboys got hosed. Man, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Real tough. Dez, bro. That was one of the best plays in Cowboys history. And it didn't count. So, speaking of Murray, there's a play that Murray had in the third quarter. I really believe he would have housed this ball and got a touchdown for the Cowboys if not for the fumble that he provided for the Green Bay defense. The Green Bay Packers. Wow. I hate this franchise. Like, do you understand? I hate the Green Bay Packers. Yes, Tom DeGrossi. Mainly that's pointed at you. See, I say it with a smile on though. Yeah. Man. Alright, so moving on. I ain't going to dwell too much on that game, I don't think. I'll try not to anyway. You know what I mean? Number 2. Ooh, number 2. Forgive me if I got it wrong. Anyway, that was big enough to separate these two. So we get a 2-for-1 bonus. Yeah? Yeah? No? Okay. Just based on, you know, personal preference, okay? Starting with, like I said, it's a tie. So there's 2. 2006. Bill Parcells' last season. Tony Romo's first season as a starter. We make the playoffs. Wild card round. Against the Seattle Seahawks. On their run to their Super Bowl that year to play the Steelers. What is it with us and running into teams that are on the road to play the Super Bowl? Man, the Giants in 07, the Seahawks in 06. Yeah, I mean, Panthers in 03. Shit. Oops. The Romo fumbled snap for the Seahawks. You know, down 1 point, we get down to the 1 yard line with a minute 20 to go, minute 20 something. Down by 1, like I said. So the Cowboys elect to kick a field goal. They think their defense is good enough to hold the Seahawks from a field goal of their own with a minute 15 or so to go and change. So they line up Martin Gramatica, good kicker, consistent, veteran, and he didn't get a chance because the snap to Tony Romo was, after it hit his hands, it was bobbled, fumbled, bouncing on the ground. He tried to pick it up and had enough of a sense of awareness to run with it towards the end zone. Can you see it? That close. Letting that sink in for a second. That was our surprise year. You know, we didn't expect Tony Romo to come up out of nowhere and be a good quarterback. We had, good year, and Romo was, getting his groove on, and then he fumbled the snap. He chose to go out there and be the holder too, because that's, he'd done that all year. If anyone was more suited than Tony Romo on that team to hold the ball for the kicker, I don't know who it was. They wasn't on the roster. Because Romo, like I said, he had been the holder all year. He started the year as the third string quarterback. And they made him the holder because of that. So he bobbled the snap, tried to run to the end zone, gets tackled by Seahawks defense, which I think Pete Carroll just had started coaching that year for the Seahawks, I think. All right, man, y'all ready for this? Now, here we go. Number one. That one really sticks in the craw. So, as I mentioned, it was a tie. And now here we go, okay? The second part of number one, most devastating losses. Let's take you to 2023. That's right. This year, Dallas had the roadmap laid out, baby. They had the blueprint. They had the direction. They had the best opportunity that I've seen personally in a long time. The easiest path to the NFC Championship game, at least. Okay? And Dak and the Cowboys go out there and do Dak and Cowboy things. Rolling that helmet onto the field, thinking it's going to give them a win. 2023 Packers ran all over the Dallas Cowboys with Aaron Jones. And it hurt because this was the best opportunity. Like I said, the easiest road, man, we've had in a long time. Find a differentiation.
Lasso up and Cowboy out. Until next time.